Okay, so this is my favorite childhood story of sixth standard, like how I got interested in maths and how I lost interest in maths and all. So before going to like main story, let me tell you the backstory of this. I was in fifth standard and I used to like get fail in subjects like four to five subjects and just playing cricket, having chill life, and just watching movies, TV, and all. And yeah, that's it. But like at the fifth summer days, my mom dad decided to send me to a better school and to have better studies. Okay, so what happened? Like obviously, I don't wanted to go there because I was happier. I was with my friends and enjoying my life. So yeah, at the starting I don't wanted to go there, but obviously who's gonna listen you? So they made me go to the school, and at day one I was like so nervous because see my old school, it was just like a single block like this around 10 classroom, 1 2 3 4 in the order, and like like they don't even have like a window and even a door. Okay, what they used to have is like they used to have some like bricks like this, and that bricks only used to work like a window. Okay, uh like four bricks, and here it was like total open space. Okay, and at like they don't even have like a roof. Okay, they used to have something kind of shed. So I used to study in that kind of school. Okay, and my mom dad has shifted me to a school which have like three floor building. Okay, like I know for you it is like so common, like okay, three floor ka building, nice, but for me at that moment it was like a very big change. Okay, from this school like to that school, it was like a proper graft. So yeah, they made me go to that school, and it was day one, and I was like so nervous because I'm like for the first time I'm seeing a like three floor car school and all. I was like okay, so I asked my class, and they informed me that it is at first floor, and this sir will take you there. And okay, oh good, chalo, let's go. So I went with sir, and I entered in class. I saw the children. Okay, like people over there, and they were like so well groomed and talking in English. And me, I don't even like know the like some basic words of English, and they are like speaking so fluently. Okay, I just stayed calm. I just choose to stay calm and just be in my world. So I entered in class, and I don't know why, but at that moment I thought to sit at first bench. Okay, but and this was like my first time I'm sitting at the first bench, because before this I always used to choose back bench. Okay, I used to just go at the back bench, and I used to just enjoy with my friends and all. But this time, somehow I decided to stay at the first bench. I just went and I sat there. And like my signature position, okay, like from 6 to 10, it was like this. Okay, I always used to sit like this. Okay, everyone used to think that I'm like so focused kid and I'm just focusing on the class. That's the reason I'm sitting like this. But no, actually, I used to be in this posture so that I can I can ignore my environment. Okay, I can ignore the world and I can just be in my own thoughts. Okay, and yeah, you will also know that if you are in this posture, then no one would like to talk with you. Okay, uh, yeah, I got about this like recently. At that moment I don't know about that, but yeah. So yeah, normally I used to not talk with anyone, and I used to be just in my own world. So chalo, first let's get back into my story. So yeah, it was day one, and I entered in the class. I am sitting at the first bench, first corner, and I am like listening to the class. Okay, and I was not even able to understand a single word what the sir is saying. like tried to listen like for 1 2 minutes, then I got into my thoughts. Okay, what if terrorists attacked here? Kind what if like what if this happened, we used to imagine in childhood. So yeah, I was just imagining the stuff, and he's just saying his own, and like, okay, chalo. In this way, my world used to get complete, and after getting home at like 6:30, I used to go for karate classes. Okay, this was my basic routine in 6th standard for starting 1 2 months. Okay, and after 1 2 months, what happened? They conducted the exams, and in the exams, I got failed in 5 subjects. Okay, and there is one sir, okay, like principal sir, he entered in the class, and he made stand everyone. Okay, so yeah, he made stand everyone, and he asked everyone to raise your hands like this. Okay, like this, because everyone was just shouting and just like disturbing the class. So this was the reason he asked everyone to raise your hands, and he started like recognizing good students in the group and innocent students. Okay, so at that moment, I don't know why, but sir thought I'm the most innocent one. Okay, because see, I will tell you one backstory of this. He taught me I'm the innocent one because what happened, like school prayers, and in school prayers, what teachers do, uh, teachers stand here and they take the pledge. Okay, and we students, we take in this pledge. Okay, but I used to observe sir, and because sir, like for me, sir is using his left hand, so I also used to pledge with the left hand. Okay, so when I used to observe sir and I used to just copy his direction, he noticed that, and when he noticed that, he thought that I'm so innocent. Okay, and my face also used to like so innocent face. So what he did, he made me sit first in the whole class. Okay, and then like the person who have topped in exams, he he is the one who sat at the last. Okay, because he was also good in studies, also he was a backbencher. Then he announced us the results. Okay, he announced everyone that he gave the papers to everyone, and he asked everyone to stand who got failed in one subject. Okay, and I think 11 to 12 students got stand. Okay, stand, and after 11 student stood up, then he asked us, okay, who got failed in 2 subjects, who got failed in 2 subjects, less than 2 subjects, sit down. Okay, so 5 to 6 students have like sat down, and 4 students were standing who got failed in 2 subjects. Okay, and more. And then he asked who got failed in more than 2 subjects, stand up. Okay, remaining sit down. And I was the only one who is standing, and everyone like sat down, and he was like shocked because he thought I'm the most innocent one, but then he got that I'm also the most dumb one. So he said me one line, okay, so you only look innocent and you act to be innocent, but you really are not. And I'm like, no sir, I'm innocent, but also I'm dumb. And I just gave this reply in my own words at that moment. Then what happened, who failed in like 2 subjects, he made a special section for them, for to teach them the basic knowledge, who don't know, who don't have even basic knowledge to survive the 6th standard, 7th standard and all. Then what happened, we he made us like a one special section. He made us to go in the section, and I think, yeah, that section was at ground floor, and ground floor at this side. So I just went and I just sat down over there. And there I found I was little comfortable because there, okay, obviously also there I was coming at last, but at least there were people who were around me. Okay, they were not like at that class everyone was like so smart than me. Yeah, okay, yeah, they were like little normal people. then but also there I was sitting calm. I just have one friend, Arshad. He was sitting beside me. That's it. I don't have I don't have any other friends there. So uh, at the day, after 2 months, I first time met like Prabhakar sir on that day, my maths teacher. Okay, he was the main reason that I learned maths, and mainly it teached me how to learn things, how to break down the things, and how to understand the topic. Okay, he's the I will give him credit to he made me the person that I am today. Okay, so he just entered the class and he wrote down integers chapter ka name. Okay, he wrote down and he started asking everyone about the integers, and I'm like, whoa bro, you have not even teach what is integers, how you can ask us. So I was just sitting calm, and some topper student have said that integers is this, negative numbers, positive numbers, zero. And he said, okay, good. And he made claps for him. He made work claps for him. And I was like, okay, good, not bad. Then what happened? Then he started with the basics. Okay, from natural numbers, then whole numbers, then integers and rational number. Yeah, integers. Okay. And when he explained us about natural numbers, he also asked us questions related to natural numbers. And to be frank, I don't even know the natural numbers about natural numbers at that moment. Okay, so he explained us what is natural numbers and whole numbers, then integers. Okay, so after explaining the whole topic about integers, what he have done is to make the topic interesting, what he have done is what he did is he used to make us practice basic questions, like 10 to 20 questions of just basic additions. Okay, like 2-digit addition, single digit addition and all. And you will not believe this, that at the starting I was not even able to add two digit numbers. Okay, because see, I was not able to get the logic of why we borrow the numbers and how we borrow the numbers. Okay, mainly there is a number let's say 23 minus 18. So how you borrow one number from 2 to 3, and then how you make it 13, and how you this whole thing was so confusing for me at that moment. But what he did is he just came to me, he sit behind me and explain me a rule that I don't exactly remember what he explained, but what I got is you can borrow a number from 1 to 9, and you have to just subtract -1 from it, and just take that let's say 23. Okay, 23, you have borrowed 1 from 2, so the 2 will turn into 1, and that 1 will get beside the tree. Okay, that's it. And in this way you can borrow only one number. Okay, you can't borrow 2, 3, 4. You can only borrow one number. It's a rule. Okay, so I got the rule, and I started. Then I learned how to subtract numbers. Okay, at that age, I after 2-3 days of explanation, I got how to subtract numbers. Okay, after he teached us how to subtract numbers in integers, then he teached us how to multiply numbers. Okay, see, how plus into minus is plus, minus, and minus into minus is plus, and plus into plus is plus. It is just this basic concepts. And I don't know why, but I got a doubt that why minus into minus is plus. And I have tried to it was a time when I got real interest in maths, because the answer of minus into minus plus, Prabhakar sir also I don't have the answer. Okay, then I started searching for it, how minus into minus is plus, and from there I just started getting deep down in maths. But let's keep it aside, because I have done this after a long time. So for now, what I done is I started understanding the topics. I started multiplying. Okay, first he started he used to give like 2 digit numbers us to multiply, and like for 1 2 months he just teaches us integers chapters. Okay, yeah, like he made our basics like so strong that you can like I was able to add, subtract, multiply and divide in my mind. Okay, he made us this strong in maths. Okay, before this, just like in fifth standard, I don't even know the meaning of division, I don't even know the meaning of multiplication. And in the span of 2 months, he made me teach multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. Okay, and I was not even able to believe myself that I am able to multiply numbers, I am able to divide numbers. And when he used to make us solve problems, and when we used to solve the problems, there used to be like a dopamine crush. Okay, like a dopamine rush, we are getting a dopamine rush that, oh bro, we have solved the problem, wow, kind of that. Okay, so yeah, like the time was passing, 2 months have got completed. It is just only a integers chapter, and then again they took a test, and surprisingly I got full marks. Okay, because see, integers is like so basic chapter, anyone can get full marks in that. And yeah, it was like when I saw like my full marks in maths, I was like, bro, I am the one who just got fail in maths, and again I'm like getting the full marks. Wow. And at last time I got just 0 marks. Okay, so just for context, and now I got like full marks, and I was like so happy. Then he started teaching us like remaining topics. I don't he teaches us about this what you say, a plus b whole square का formula. And I still remember is that one geometrical proof of a plus b whole square का formula. So it teaches us this, and like till he teaches us this geometrical proof of a plus b whole square formula, I was able to visualize my maths. Okay, I was able to like understand in my brain, I was able to solve the problems in my brain. Okay, like if he is writing some problem in the board, I used to just read it, and I used to just write, yeah, with this I remember like one interesting story. So it was about like how he's teaching us word problems. Okay, it was a moment when like I started improving my logical skills. Okay, so when he used to give us like word problems, you remember in maths we used to get like word problems, and at the present I don't remember the exact word problems, but they were like age related problems. Okay, if your dad age is 51, your age is 15, what is difference, some kind of that. Okay, so he gave us like one word problem, and the way he teased us was like so good. Okay, what he asked us is like he just wrote down the problem, and he said us कि just break down these problems in as much as you can break it. Okay, like just break down the statements. Okay, the Ramu age is 51. Take this one statement, just write it down, then take another statement, write it down, and take the question, write it down, and don't focus on question, just focus on data. And by focusing on data, just analyze what you can get. Like, okay, if Ramu age is this, if this kid age is this, if our mother age is this, so he asked us mother age, and we got like Ramu and kid age. Okay, so just focus on this two, and using this two, just find out what you can get. Okay, so just okay, by using these two topics, we have wrote down what data we can get. Okay, so then just see the question, what question is asking you, and you will find out the data you have collected. In that data, that particular answer of the question will be available. Okay, so I was like, oh bro, I never thought in this way. Okay, like don't focus on the question, focus on the solution. Okay, and like there are like so many times that in questions there will be answers, just as you have to find it out. Okay, so While doing this word problems, I was enjoying it. Also, my logical thinking was getting better day by day. Okay, and what he used to do one more thing is he used to just write down the word problem and he used to ask us to solve it. Okay, and we used to just solve it down. Like the person who is solving it down for the first in the work class used to just make him stand and make him claps for him. Okay, this was like a dopamine crush for him. Okay, whoever getting the claps, there was a dopamine crush for him. And like when used to and at the starting, obviously I was not the one who is getting the claps, but after the integers chapter and after like solving these word problems, I became the one who is just getting the claps. So in this whole term, sixth standard ka like 50% syllabus got complete, and it was our midterms, 80 marks ka exam. And surprisingly I got like 80 marks. Okay, and like after getting 80 marks, like I started loving maths. Okay, and now what happened is like, but only I was not the one who is like getting full marks, but the remaining class, like whole like total class was performing good in maths. So what they did is they made us like learn little advanced maths, and they added like 2 extra lectures for maths. Okay, so already there were like 2 lectures for maths, no, basic maths, because okay, so just let me explain you why like there were like 4 lectures. So you remember at that time, from 6th standard, they used to teach us like JE. Okay, if you're from South, you can relate with me. I don't know about the North, but in South, the classes used to be like from morning 8 to evening 5, and always there used to be like 3 to 4 extra classes just for your JE preparation. Okay, and if you're like so weak in studies, there used to be classes for basic maths kind of stuff. Okay, so obviously I was at the most last section, so there used to be only extra classes related to maths. Okay, so for basic maths 2 lectures, and for advanced maths 2 lectures. Okay, at the starting 2 or 3 months, there were like 4 lectures only for basic maths, like only to teach addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That was the reason that in 4 months of the span I've learned all of this. Okay, so now because the work class is performing good, they decided to teach us some algebra. Okay, there was like they used to come one this textbook, this size ka textbook of algebra, this thick textbook. Okay, this thick textbook of algebra, and they used to make us solve the problems of this algebra ka textbook. And in this algebra textbook, my logical thinking, I have gone to like some next level, because I used to just see the problems, and I used to just break down it in my mind. I used to just give the solution. Okay, and I still remember one scene. What happened? Yeah, it was not Prabhakar sir. Okay, Prabhakar sir was only taking the classes of basic maths. He was not taking the classes of this advanced maths. It's not because he can't. Yeah, it was because he used to just focus on weak children who can't able to who don't have interest in maths and who can't even do like basic addition. Okay, so he used to do that so that at least the child get the pass marks, and at least he passed the class. Okay, and he just continues journey. So that was the reason that used to just focus on weak children and who are doing good in maths, who are doing like advanced maths. Used to just hand over that to some other teacher. Okay, so he was some other teacher, and he just came in the class. He just explained us the basics. Okay, what is this? And he asked us to solve the 100 problems. Okay, so what he used to do is he used to just give us 100 problems cassette, and like 4 to 5 periods ka time. Okay, like if today is 2 periods, tomorrow is 2 periods, and next day is 2 periods, so this 6 periods ka time allocated for this 100 problems. Okay, so what happened is I have completed that 100 problems in just 2 periods. Okay, and remaining people no, not 2 periods, I think, yeah, 1 period. Okay, so 1 period, and the remaining people who are with me, they have just completed like 30 to 40 problems, and I'm like, I've completed the 100 problems. I just showed up to sir, and he asked me just, okay, good, you can just sit and you can do whatever you want. Okay, he not giving me any extra set of problems, nothing. He just asked me to do whatever you want, because already he was giving some extra problems. So he just asked me to sit down and do whatever you want. Okay, so I was like, chalo, I was happy that I'm just sitting. And at that moment what I did is, I got a curiosity of this, like this Tenai Rama story, when Tenai Rama went to Krishna Devaraya court and he have solved some problem. Then Krishna Devaraya have asked him, okay, whatever you want you can ask me. And then Ramakrishna have said that, you see this chessboard, I just want this number of rice pulses that is on this, like the number of chess blocks it have. The just one just my one condition is that every chess block, like while going with every chess block, the quantity of rice pulse will get double. Okay, like if at the first block if it is 1, the second one will be 2, then 4, then 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256 in the order. And I was curious that how much chess, how many rice grains you have asked. Because see, people used to say that at the end, like till 32 or 34 car position, the whole world rice grains are got completed. Okay, so I was so curious to know what the exact number it is. So what I did, I just started calculating it out. Okay, like I started calculating 1 2 4 6 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 in this way. And the remaining people were, when they were solving this problems, I was finding this sum. Okay, and while finding this sum, I just noticed the sequence in this. Okay, you will learn this in hiding sequence and series is geometric this geometric series there in GDP. Okay, in GDP you will learn this. I don't know if I'm saying it correct, but yeah. So I noticed a pattern of sum of this 1 plus 2 power 1 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus 2 power 4. From 2 power 1 to 2 power n, I just found a sequence and I just made a formula how to add this number. Okay, and by doing this so just by doing this, what happened is I also got a number that, okay, this number of residents Tenai Rama have asked. And till this, like after this series, after solving like some algebra problems, my 6th standard got completed and I entered in the 7th standard. Okay, so when I entered in the 7th standard, what happened in the 7th standard is I just started loving maths. Okay, like people used to practice maths, what I used to do is I used to just read maths. Okay, let's say the Sir Prabhakar sir entered in the class, he is just teaching his basics, and I'm just sitting, I'm just reading the chapter name and rational numbers. It was rational numbers, and I'm just seeing the example problems. Okay, how the example problems are getting solved, and I also just see the pattern. Okay, this pattern is repeating. So chalo, let's repeat the same pattern and apply it in the problem and see if we get the answer. And at the end of the textbook, they also used to mention the answers. So I also just see the problem, I have to solve it in my mind, and I also see it at the back, and the answer used to be get correct. Okay, so I just started doing this, and after doing this, like sir is explaining the exercise 1, till he was explaining exercise 1, I came to exercise 4 and I completed the chapter. Okay, I completed the chapter. Obviously I have not wrote down it. Okay, and I have said, sir, that I have completed the chapter and you can ask me any question. And sir have asked me some questions related to that, and I answered them correctly. And then he made the whole class claps for me. And this was like kind of my best moment for me. Okay, like just 1 year back, I was the kid who is getting fail in maths, who is getting 0 marks, and now in just like 2 hours span, I have completed the whole chapter, 4 exercises, and getting claps from the whole class. I was like, chalo, like it was like so heartwarming moment for me. Okay, then just the time was getting passed, and till like 7 come one fine day, my dad came to me, and he gave me like some problem. Okay, actually what I meant is in biometric, for like if you enter one like 4 digit number, you get output as a 10 digit number. Okay, it was it was used in some school, or like some school like some ID stuff. Okay, like it was related to some ID. Okay, and there was an app who was charging a fixed premium for this. I don't exactly know the number, what was the premium amount, but yeah, some company was just charging a specific amount for this. And what my dad have is he have like a data of 40 to 50 numbers. When you enter this like 4 digit number, what you get as output, you have that data. Okay, and he provided me that data, and he asked me to get a formula out of it. Okay, and I was like, okay, chalo, let's try for this. And I just sat down. It was like Saturday evening, 6 o'clock, and I just sat down. I tried to solve it like till 2 to 3 at morning, and obviously I've not got it. So my dad have said, okay, let's take a break, and let's try tomorrow. Okay, so we also sat down in at day 2, like on Sunday at evening 6 or 7, and till 11-12 my dad just gave up, and he just went for sleep. And he also asked me to sleep, and I was like, no, I have to do this because it's about like my prestige. I'm saying everyone that I'm like, I've done this that Tenarama number wala story, I've done this, and I'm completing chapter in 2 hours of span. I was just overwhelming myself. So at that moment, I just don't wanted to give up. So I just wanted to keep trying and trying. So like while trying, I think I would have completed almost half a book in calculations. Okay, I don't even like there were like 4 to 5 papers ka data. Okay, 4 to 5 papers ka data. I don't exactly remember how many numbers per day. Okay, so while playing with numbers, while finding some like a link between the numbers, at somehow I got the formula. Okay, so the time was, I think, morning 3 or 4. I was so happy, and I just went to my dad and I said, dad, see this, I got the formula. And when he came and when he saw the formula, he was like so happy, bro, how you have done it. And it was kind of one of the best moment of my life, because like my dad always he never forced me to focus on studies. Even he used to even not care that if I'm getting pass or fail, because he used to just say me that studies are not gonna help you in future. There is nothing with studies. You just focus on yourself and learning skills. Okay, just don't focus on studies. He used to always praise me for that. Okay, but that day when he saw this, he was like so happy. And I was also feeling like a proud son. Chalo, finally I have done something that my dad can proud of. Okay, and yeah, this was the scene. And after that, he praised me like at least for next 1-2 weeks that you have done a great job. And I've showed it to Prabhakar sir, and Prabhakar sir also said that, yeah, really you have done a great job as per your age. Then like I got like what you say, I don't exactly know what yeah, attitude. Yeah, attitude, I don't know. Like in Hindi you said this gamand, and in Telugu I think you said this pogaru. Okay, in English I think you said attitude or that. But yeah, I got in attitude. Oh, and the great, no one can beat me in maths and all that. And then I entered in 8th standard. Okay, so when I entered in 8th standard, my mom dad made me again change the school and again sent to a better school. Okay, and this better school was like have like 5 floors ka building. Okay, and I was at the like I think I was I was at the 4th floor, and I was like, bro, I have to climb this 4th floor ka steps. I was like clearly so nervous. Okay, like because see, like in 6th standard the scene was different. I was a backbencher, and I was nervous because it was a big change for me. But this time I'm nervous because see, now I'm a topper. Now I can't be like, now I can't take this. I'm getting fail again. Okay, I would not take it. Okay, but chalo. What happened is like I just entered in the like glass and like at the 4th floor, and they made us sat down, and again same. Okay, what happened is like they introduced some new subjects like biology, physics. Okay, the science is break down in 2 parts, biology and physics. And yeah, I will say this one story, but just let me complete this how I lost interest in maths. Then there is one more story to share. I will also share that. Okay, it will be short. So yeah, science and biology, like sciences breakdown in physics and biology, and just they made me sat down there. And what happened is they teased us like for 1 hour, like for 1 month, basics, physics, chemistry and maths. Okay, and what they did is they took one entrance test. Okay, so who don't know about this, like in 7th or 8th standard, what they used to do is like you remember in quota series they take an entrance test, and on the basis of test they will give you sections about JEE preparation. So in the same way they used to do it in like 8th standard. Okay, they also do it for 6th standard, but I entered there in 8th standard, so they made me do this at the 8th standard. Okay, so they made me like write entrance test, and first they made me like 1 month they teach me some basics. Okay, like what is vectors, and what is projectile motion, and all that. They teach us this all for 1 month, and after 1 month of span they conducted us a test, and when they conducted a test, again I came last. And when this time I came last, bro, okay, in maths I got like good marks, and I was at like top 10, but in remaining subjects I was like at last. Bro, yaar. Again they created a special section for me, in which like there will be like a backbenchers ka group and all, and again the same story repeated. Okay, and this time I turned out to be more innocent, because chalo, like when it was first in 6th standard I was not that innocent. Okay, I was okay, I would able to understand, and I would able to talk with people. But this time I turned out into like so innocent that I was not even able to talk with people. Okay, I used to just sit down, and I used to just be on my own world. And again I sat in the first bench in first corner. And listen, just let me show you how innocent I turned into. If someone used to even try to talk with me, you know what I used to do? I used to just go and I used to just complain that ma'am is disturbing me. That's it. So I turned out into that innocent kid. Okay, so chalo, let's get the story. So I entered in the class. Again I'm in the backbench classroom, and they all were shouting and just doing like enjoying, and I'm just like sitting at the first bench. And Sumalata ma'am I've entered, and she also followed the same this a claps wala scene. And when 8th standard started, in the first 1-2 months ka span, I have completed the whole textbook, and I used to just sit down and to my own math problems. Okay, I used to just try to solve, like I suggest what I should is, if there is some problem, I used to just try to make it like more order, and I used to try to solve it in my mind. Okay, so I used to do this when when ma'am came here, and ma'am started teaching, and when ma'am noticed me that I'm not listening to her class and I'm just doing my own problems, she asked me why you're not listening to my class. And I just replied ma'am that no ma'am, actually I know this topic, and I've already completed this topic, so I just don't want to do this, and I just want to focus on my studies. Okay, so when ma'am saw this, okay, you know this, and then what ma'am did is, ma'am asked me to come at the board and explain this topic to students. Okay, and I was like so happy at that moment, because for the first time I'm getting at the board and I'm solving the problem in front of the whole class. But the problem is, still I don't know like proper English. I used to just break, like I used to take a lot of breaks in English. Okay, I was not even able to speak basic English. Okay, but somehow I managed. I just went on board and see this. I just said them, see this, exactly in the same way I said this. Okay, see this, this. I just use this word, this. Okay, I just said this. Okay, take this, add this, multiply this, subtract this. I just use this word, this, and the math term, and somehow I explained the topic, I explained the problem, and I solved it, and I just came back. And when ma'am saw this, ma'am have asked me that okay, your answer is correct, but you have missed so many steps between this. Okay, the problem was about like of like 1-2 pages. I just solved it in like 4-5 lines. Okay, so I skipped it most of the part. And this was the same problem with me in like 7th standard. Okay, so just let me tell you one amazing story of this, then we will go to main story. So what happened is, like when 7th standard, when they used to give us papers to solve for 80 marks ka paper, you know what I did? I just solved the whole series, like whole full marks ka paper in just one sheet. Okay, one main sheet. I just wrote down every solution in that one sheet. I just gave that one sheet. Okay, and still I got 80 marks. But Sir Prabhakar sir have said me that focus on writing some extra steps. Okay, and still ma'am also have noticed this, that okay, you don't break down the steps. And when ma'am said me that I don't break down the steps, it was I just decided, okay, from now I will break down the steps properly. Okay, after this, you know what happened in unit test 1? Like I wrote 16 papers. Okay, I just literally wrote 16 papers. And the max, like after me, the person who took the most amount of paper, it was just 4 or 5. And I wrote 16 papers. And when my Sumalata ma'am saw this, and ma'am just asked me this, really you wrote 16 papers? Who write the 16 papers? Like, how you think that how I will check the 16 papers? Huh? She kind of like started like what you say, dear, like giving taunt, giving taunt, or like something kind of that. So I was feeling like happy, and so first unit has got complete. And then what ma'am used to do is, just in like whenever they used to come some tough problem, and just ma'am wanted to check me, or she used to just ask me to come at the board and solve the problem. And I was not the only one who used to go at the board and solve the problem. The ma'am way of teaching is that ma'am makes students to come at the board and solve problems. Okay, and she used to also follow the same pattern of making claps from the students. Okay, no, not ma'am used to not follow this. She have done only for like 2-3 times. And from Prabhakar sir, I used to get claps at least in 2-3 days one time. Okay, so just she used to make us come at the board and solve the problems. And I was the one who used to mostly solve the problems. Okay. At the end of class, she used to just give one problem to solve at the board. And just like time started, like just time passed on this in this 8th standard. And In 8th standard, I just found my two formulas of the square wala and that cube wala in 8 ending. Okay. And when I have completed like this year, I have completed all these formulas. What happened is, I also got good in subjects, and my section got improved, and I shifted to a better section. Okay, so again in 9th standard I have entered, and now like again my whole class got changed, again my old friends got changed. So you can also say this reason that I don't have any friends. Okay, because from 6th standard I was just shifting sections and sections. So yeah, when I entered in 9th standard, for the first like for first 1 2 months I have not attended the classes. Okay, so this is the story of how I lost interest in maths. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, chalo. When I just like entered in the class, like after 1 2 months, it was like first period, and my friends, what they done is, they have scared me a lot about this new sir, and they said that he's like so strict, and he don't give any excuses, he don't listen anyone, and if you were even absent, he just give this logic that why you have not called your friend and asked for the notes, and why you have not completed the homework. Okay, so if someone have not completed the homework and used to give the reason that he was absent, used to beat him more, that why he was absent, and even if he is absent, why he have not asked his friends to what is the homework, and just why have not solved it. Okay, so in this way he used to like treat the children. Okay, and I was like, oh bro, who is this? Chalo, let's show him who I am. And I just asked that what is the chapter name, and I don't exactly remember the chapter name, but they said that he don't teach us in order, he just take the random, the which is like the toughest chapter, and you just teach the tough chapter for 1 month, so that we can get the easy chapters in the faster way. Okay, so it was his way of teaching. Okay, so he just explained the whole chapter. No, he just completed the whole chapter, and like they gave, okay, I was not even carrying a textbook. Okay, I was just with the one book, so I just took that one book, and I took one textbook, and I started seeing the chapter. Okay, when I studied like 2 3 examples, I got what the chapter is basically based on, and I started solving problems. Okay, and in just 1 2 hours span, I have completed like whole chapter with all the exercises and all, and in the break time I just wrote down all the exercises, and after the break time, like 15 minutes ka break, it was his class, and when he was checking notes, I was still writing. Okay, I was at my last exercise, and I just wrote it down, and he asked me to come. Okay, he was just calling the people with the based on rule number. I just went near him, and I just showed him in my notes, and he just saw my notes, and he thought that I've done the wrong problems. Okay, so what happened is, he just saw my notes, and he said your way of like solving problem is wrong. Okay, and he said that okay, all my answers are correct, but the problem solving pattern is wrong. Okay, because the way he teased like 1 2 pages ka solution, and I have just done it in like 5 to 6 lines. Okay, so like see, you also know that you can solve a problem in at least like 2 to 3 ways. Okay, for solving every problem there are like 2 to 3 ways, and I always used to choose like the like the way which normally people don't think, and which normally people don't even think to use. Okay, I used to just pick that one way to impress my teachers, and to impress my my friends and all. So I used to just choose the toughest pattern, and when he saw that I'm using this pattern, he was not even able to understand the pattern. Okay, like not even able, I will not say that he was not able to understand, just I will say that he not got the pattern. And there was one problem which he teased for like 2-3 days. Okay, he just took that, for that one problem he took like 2-3 days ka time, and he wrote the solution in like 2-3 pages, and I just completed it in like 4 to 5 lines. And when he saw this, that I've done this in 4 to 5 lines, he asked me that how you have done it. Okay, and he said me that I will see this question and I will say you the correct answer of this. And after that, you know what he did? He just catch my collar. Okay, he just catch my collar and he just started shaking this. And he's just like, he was like so angry on me that what the way you are using, I'm not able to understand this, you are doing it wrong, it's not correct and all. And he just asked me to go outside. Okay, he said me that I don't want you in my class, and he just sent me outside. Okay, and I was sitting outside like for the whole 1 month. Okay, for the whole month he just made me sit outside. And after 1 month they were like unit test. Okay, it was unit test 1. And what he did is he just want every student this time I'm gonna make the toughest paper ever possible, and I will make sure every one of you get fail. Okay, and I was like and my one friend have informed me this, and I was like, oh, okay, chalo, let's see. And they conducted the exam. Okay, and when they conducted the exam, I just wrote down the exam. And I wrote the exam, and still like I answered I think I have answered like 12 to 14 additionals, and still you have not got the answer. Okay, so this backstory, my dad said me in my like JEE preparation ka time, so that I was getting depressed. But at that moment I don't know this story. I will say you this story in some moment. First listen this. Okay, so he gave us the results. I got like 33 marks, and like and remaining my like the second of all, obviously I was not good at other subjects. I used to get fail in biology. So the person who used to get like full marks in every subject, in a class, there will be a one person who is getting like full marks in every subject. So that person got 25 marks. Okay, so second highest was 25 and the highest was 33. And when I saw like 33 marks, I was like, bro, like from last few months, like from few exams, I used to just get like full marks. Okay, and now I'm getting like 33 marks, and I was not satisfied with this score. Okay, and what happened is, after that, like, I don't know why, but after that I lost interest in maths. Okay, this was not the reason, this marks was not reason. The reason was I started getting interest in history. I just wanted to study about the history. I know more about the history. So this was also the reason that somehow I started losing interest in maths. Okay, but yeah, this one story, like this less marks wala story, I've little bit impacted that on my losing interest in maths. Okay, so yeah, one more thing is like okay, so this one I will share it in like some more moment. But before this, listen to this. Okay, so the backstory of this is how I got 33 marks. Okay, so he took my paper, and he went to principal sir, and he said that his answers are correct, but his pattern, his way of solving is totally wrong, and he will get 0 marks. Okay, he just decided to fail me, and he just decided to give me 0 marks. Okay, so because like principal sir was like, okay, how you can get 0 marks? And because you know about my 8th standard ka performance, you know that I never got 0 at least in maths. So he called my dad, And when my dad entered in the scene, he asked me, okay, which subject it is we are talking about. Okay, if it was biology, my dad said, yeah, you can get 0 in biology. But then when they said like maths, my dad was not ready to believe this. Okay, my dad said one thing: you call someone qualified. Okay, you just use this term. You just call someone who is qualified, and then then they called one sir, like from 12th standard ka sir, maths sir, and he was used to just his IIT JEE ka preparation. Then he came, he just saw the paper, and he said, and he also saw the solution of sir, okay, sir pattern, and he said that in this two, this pattern is more correct and more accurate. Okay, not more accurate, but it is like more good. Okay, it's more good than compared to this. And when sir listened to this, Sampath sir mind, okay, I don't want to use his name, but his mind got blown. Okay, and he said, oh really, but okay, using this pattern you will not get marks in board exam. He have said that. Okay, he gave that reason, and this maths sir said, no, you will get the marks. In fact, you will get the full marks. And when when this Sampath sir have listened, he was like shocked. Okay, he was like, his mind just got blown, and he just gave me 33 marks. Okay, and one fine day, what happened is, like after this series, he just asked me to come near me, and he asked, do you take any tuitions for maths? And I was not getting this. Why he is asking me this question right now? And I was like, no sir, I don't take any tuitions, it's like pure me. And he was just staring at me. Okay, oh really, wow, good. And then somehow he started praising me. Okay, and he started giving the hourglass example. See that kid over there, he's what he's doing, I'm not even getting it. And what you all are doing. Okay, so he stopped targeting me, and he just started targeting the hourglass. And one more thing, like I don't know if I have to say this it on this YouTube or Instagram platform, but everyone in my class just they used to just say him like he's so psycho, he can do anything. Okay, one time when he bet one student, like he started bleeding. Okay, he bet the student in that way. Okay, that he started getting bleeding. Okay, so yeah, this was the whole story. Oh, I lost in interest in math. So I also want to say like my whole timetable normally when I got interest in maths. Okay, so this was the 6th standard when I got interest in maths. What I studied in other periods is when the teacher is just explaining, in my brain I used to think about one problem, and I used to just try to solve it. Okay, if this problem in this way, how we can solve this. Okay, we can solve this by, okay, a plus b whole square is, or I also used to imagine this, or a plus b whole square ka formula is getting in this geometrical proof, find a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, chalo, let's take one box, take one square, and one big square, one small square, one rectangle, and one rectangle here, and make it a whole one more square. This is a, this is b, this is a, this is b, this is a, this is b. Okay, so I used to imagine it this way. And like ma'am, our teacher also used to notice this, and they used to just make me stand, and just used to like what you say, like I am not getting they used to just scold me. Okay, just they used to scold me, and just they used to make me stand, or again they just make me sit. Okay, so how I used to like get pass in other subjects, because obviously I'm not listening to the classes, right? What in social, what I used to do is I used to just break down, I used to just read the summary, and I used to just break it down, and I used to get like good marks, like 30 to 40 marks. And out of 40, I'm saying out of 40. And in science, because it was like biology oriented, like about plants and all, I used to just get like passing marks 20 to 25. Same with Telugu, I used to just get 15 to 20 marks. I have failed a lot of times in Telugu. And in English same 15 to 20 marks, and in Hindi 30 to 40 marks. And yeah, this was like in my other academics. And there is like one story with my biologist sir. Okay, like Murali Krishna sir. Yeah, Murali Krishna sir. Okay, sorry, I'm like I can't spell this Rawala word. So what happened with him is like you know about my formula, like create formulas and all, and he was like really a good teacher. Okay, because used to if we are like 8 standard students, used to teach us like 11 ka biology, 12 ka biology, and obviously it used to go up from my head. And there is one like funny story of me. So one day he asked every one of us just to read the biology textbook. Okay, and I was just staring at the biology textbook, and I was thinking about some maths problem. Okay, then he came to me, and he said me one story. Okay, Krishna, today I will tell you one story. Okay, you know there is one uncle who wake up and who just go and sit on the chair, and he just open a newspaper, and he start reading it, and he order a coffee, and while drinking a coffee he read the textbook, he read this newspaper, and he don't get anything from newspaper. Okay, you know this grandfather. And I said, yeah, yes, but why are you telling me this story? You know, you're the same grandfather, you just don't have a coffee. Do I order a coffee for you? And I was like, no sir, no. And everyone was just laughing at me at that moment. But yeah, this was one story with my brother. And he also scolded me like for so many times that if you have the potential, you can easily get like full marks in biology if you just focus little bit. Okay, because you're getting the like full marks in the most of subject, and my subject is like so easy, and you can easily score marks in this. Okay, he just said me this in 9th standard. He was like so serious. Okay, and what he used to do is he used to beat me a lot. Okay, like he made my hands red like lot of times in 8th standard, in 9th standard, and this time he was like really so sad with me that I'm not doing good, I'm not doing with my potential. So like just to impress him, what I did is I just learned some subject. For the first time I studied the biology. Okay, because see, to be frank, I hated biology because it was like totally the toughification. You have to just remember the things and all. But because he was forcing me a lot to study the biology, I've studied some parts, and I still remember one part about this digestive system, this esophagus, then pancreas, then long pipe, short pipe, and then this whole thing, and the heart system, the heart veins, the triangle shape, and like our heart functions, and then how kidney purify it and all. I just remember that one part, and just because of him I just got passing marks. So yeah, thank you to him. And in till like in 9th month lockdown I have started, and in lockdown I lost interest in maths. Okay, so this was the whole story, and just let me decide. Oh bro, it like 1 hour 3 minutes. So yeah, this was the whole story of my math journey, and I've skipped a lot of things so that the story don't become so long. And still, after like skipping a lot of things and after forgetting a lot of things, still it went like for 1 hour conversation. And someday, some fine day, like what I will do is I will take one paper and I will just write down my all parts. Okay, all parts of story. Okay, I also have to say this, I also have to say this, I also have to say this. And when I will write down all these parts, I will just take the paper, and I will see the heading, and with the heading I will explain you this part. Okay, chalo, this part ka story is this, and then again second part ka story is this, third part ka story is this, fourth part ka story is this, fifth part ka. So if I did this, I'm sure that this session will go for like 6 to 7 hours. Okay, so yeah, for now let's end this, and Yeah, it was like so good talking with you, and yeah, I just enjoyed the session, like 1 hour ka session. The last time I took this 1 hour ka session was this during my Python lecture. It was like for 3 hours. I just continuously speak for 3 hours. So 1 hour is really not a big deal for me, but yeah, obviously it's a big deal for the person who is watching this. So if you are still watching it, bro, salute to you. And if you just skipped the whole part, and if you are just seeing the ending part, okay, still please like, share, and subscribe. Chalo, bye.